Dollars.
With the rabbit in the hat. 6'4" Impala.
Ready to go. It's a nice way to slide her in.
Yeah. We're ready? We're on?
So you are for sure streaming everywhere now.
Yeah. So we are live.
It's true. Let's get correct.
Two Clueless Dudes. We are coming to you live. We're a little late. We apologize for that, but there was a wait at the McDonald's trying to get my hands on some Avengers toys, but them bitches did not want to let them go. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Man, it's going to be a good show today. I'm here, this is Mad Mike. I'm here with the Hank.
Hello!
And of course, our fabulous producer, Waz, supposedly, is in the studio making sure everything's running smoothly before he goes off to go pee. So, and he's off to go pee. So, lots been going on. Lots going on this week, man.
Lots.
And tomorrow, May the 4th be with everyone.
Yeah, if you're into that kind of thing.
But the giant furry monster, known as Chewbacca,
Yeah.
has kicked the furry bucket.
Yes. Chewbacca.
He's riding a giant bantha in the sky.
True. Unfortunately, Chewie has passed. So,
He has passed. He's
how
gone.
are you?
It's none of your business. But thank you for asking. Man, you know what? Actually, I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
I'm feeling good. You know,
You're looking good.
I'm looking good. I'm looking good.
You damn right. Can I just say that for everybody, we are streaming live
Yes.
on Facebook. So make sure that you check us out. If you want to watch us, you can watch us. If you want to listen, you're probably already listening. But you
Might
can,
as well listen. You don't
can-
want to be missing.
You can. That's true. But you can definitely be checking us out on Facebook Live.
Yeah, definitely check us out on Facebook. You can go to, it's on my personal page, Michael Galliano, Gagliano, or you could find it on Jay Bird. You could also find it on Flatums.
Phil Adams.
Flatums.
Phil Adams.
Flatums.
What a dick.
You can find it there as well. Also, you can always listen in just by going to cluelessdudes.com or by using the app radiovegas.rocks. You can listen in. You may not get the video, but you will get the mouth music of the mouth.
That's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Of the mouth music. We have switched cameras now. We are over here. When they ask you where's the restroom, it's over here.
That's only if you have like really, really
Yeah.
cool muscles. I don't have muscles, so it to me,
Bro, I
I
don't
wouldn't
got
be
'em
like
either.
the beach is that way. And like to me, I'd just be like it's over there, bro.
I can't do it either. They say
Well,
guns.
you got muscles.
I
You got
muscles,
muscles.
but I got like pistols. I don't got guns. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? They say guns, you got to have like 16 inches.
Yeah,
I
well,
do
that's what
not.
she
I'm
said.
I'm not even close.
Well, I mean, you're a
close-ish.
smaller build though.
I am
For
small.
more proportion to your body, you're like predominantly muscle.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Yeah.
I'm predominantly arms. I
Yeah.
look like I've got these giant, meaty arms, but
You're an army
So-
fella.
really
So
I'm
how much
136 pounds. You know what I mean? Like
I want to know how much can you? Because I mean,
Yeah.
we're talking guy talk now.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
how much can you bench, bro?
225.
Well, that's serious. And, hey, Waz, did you hear how quick he came off with that shit too?
I know. That's the
225.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
225.
no delay.
So basically, you can lift my fat ass.
Yeah, but I can't squat for shit
Okay.
because of my back.
Oh yeah, you have a bad back.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Well, what do we have planned for today? I know we got some mysteries.
Yes. History's mysteries coming up.
What else? Some
Boy,
Reddit revenge.
Reddit revenge.
Okay.
We're gonna drop some
Hella knowledge.
some knowledge. We've got I've got our street team out there working on the news right now, finding us the best stories.
Doing the stuff that we don't want to do.
And you know what? When those come in, also we can't forget some great stuff going on Yelp. And, we got to get to that. We got to cover that too. So there is a lot going on. And I think we ought to get it kicked off. Do you want to start us off with some History's Mysteries?
Let's do it. Real quick before we get started, though, I want to give a quick shout. If anybody in the Las Vegas area is interested in showing a little bit of love, we have an epilepsy walk tomorrow
What's going
at
on?
Sunset Park. Opening ceremony is at 9:30. If you want to show your love, we're going to be walking 1 mile to say fuck you to epilepsy. If you want to show your love, please come out and do so. Now, without further ado, some History's Mysteries of this week.
William Day, what's going on, buddy? It's nice to see that you chiming in. Love to have my peeps from my Border Patrol peeps out there busting Mexican skulls. Love it. Continue.
With that, 1991, a Bangladesh cyclone struck the Chittagong district of southern Bangladesh.
You just made up all those words.
I did not. It probably sounded like
You
it, though.
did, though.
With winds at approximately 155 miles per hour.
You made up that number.
The storm forced a 20-foot storm surge inland over a wide area, claiming the lives of at least 139,000 people
All
and
made up
leaving
numbers.
as many as 10 million homeless. See, now you feel like an asshole.
No way. 'Cause I bet you know what it was? It was probably a stiff breeze and probably knocked over some old lady, and it just grew out of proportions with the media.
So it snowballed.
Yeah, it just
Totally snowballed.
Yeah, very quickly.
That's a hell of a snowball.
Right.
1967, Aretha Franklin's Respect was released and received the Billboard Song of the Year.
Aretha Franklin won a Billboard Song of the Year for that song?
Respect?
Dang. Her and Rodney.
Yeah.
Do it. Work it.
You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit.
Okay, now this is the one that I'm probably going to destroy just a skosh.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me.
Ow! Peter Roget published the Thesaurus of
me.
English Words and Phrases in this week back in 1852. He was also a physician who studied tuberculosis and the effects of nitrous oxide.
On
Laughing
tuberculosis?
gas.
On tuberculosis?
I doubt that has anything to do with the same.
Probably not, huh?
Actor.
He just like getting high.
Yeah. You know.
Let's be honest.
I mean, it was back in the day, so no big deal. 1852, like there was no FDA, there was nobody, there was no Ronald Reagan war on drugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
All right. Matter of fact, this is kind of funny. Actor, author, poet, marijuana activist, and country music superstar Willie Nelson turns good. Like you didn't have a clue.
Right.
Willie Nelson turns 86 years old this week,
Dang, 86?
and he's still performing.
Bro.
He still puts on really good shows.
That's incredible.
Matter of fact, he performed at Cosmo, I think, about 4 to 6 months ago. I didn't get to attend, but I wanted to.
Yeah, he probably doesn't even remember it.
No, probably not.
Right.
In 1789, George Washington was inaugurated as the first president of the United States of America.
I thought that happened on like Independence Day or something.
I said 1789,
When was that?
not 1776.
Oh. So there were years when there was no president. It was just a free Willy country, huh?
Sure.
I like it.
Sure.
like
Yeah.
it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. People just hanging out with their wanging out.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
In 2009, Chrysler Automotive Company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
And when?
2009.
Oh, yes. I do remember that. They were bought by Fiat.
It was kind of a thing.
Yeah. They're now Fiat Motors.
You must like that.
Get your cock out of my Chrysler.
In
religious sounding name.
1952, back
1952?
in this week, Mr. Potato Head was the first toy advertised on television.
Really?
That's true.
Toy Story came out back in 1952?
That's a fact.
Wow.
And it took all this time
Pixar.
for Pixar to put it in beautiful color.
That's incredible.
Can you believe that?
Wow.
I mean, is it a waste? I don't know. 1989, the World Wide Web was invented and launched by British computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie.
It is a lie. It was invented by Al Gore. We all know this.
And that's when global warming officially started as well.
You just made it cool, right?
Yeah, exactly. He made it hip.
37 years old from Point Pleasant, New Jersey.
Let's get shirts that say "I'm with global warming."
Mary Jane in the movie Spider-Man. Happy birthday.
Wait, what?
37-year-old from Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Mary Jane in the movie Spider-Man. Happy birthday, Kirsten Dunst. You didn't let me finish.
Oh.
Well,
Kristen Dunst is 37.
She turned 37.
Dude, she looks like really old.
That's effed up, bro.
Dude, she does.
How can you possibly...
No, I
you
don't
thought she
think
was older?
So
Yeah.
just to
I thought
let
she was
all of our listeners and or viewers know,
thought she was like
we
50.
do have you up on Instagram and Facebook
You can chat with us.
and
No, on
Clueless
Facebook,
Dudes. We
Facebook
have
and Twitch.
Yeah, and Twitch too.
and,
on
and
Twitch.
Twitch.
Instagram,
We
I'm sorry.
we have you up on everything. You can hit Mike or I up on our personal devices. We have them as well. So if you think
chat
what
on
Mike
Twitch,
just
it'll
said
pop up on the screen.
was a little bit horse shitish, by all means, you can let us know. It's totally fine.
No,
it's
okay.
totally fine.
She's 30. Okay, who else is like in that same?
Oh, I'm
age group?
37. Yeah, that's kind of why I think that's bullshit.
Bro,
Oh, you
you
just
have
looked at me funny. Our
you
viewers
have
might not have
gray.
known, but you looked at me
You
funny.
have gray in your beard, bro.
I have gray other places too, like my chest. You're thinking other shit.
Oh yeah, it was.
It is hot.
Like
Yeah.
your nipples are gray.
Yeah. No, you want to see?
Gray nipples.
Not. I mean, they're not gray nipples. No. I mean,
Ripples?
they have like gray
Do
around the
not-
nipples.
Wait, you guys, do not show nipples. Chat. Twitch will shut us down. Twitch
Okay.
has a nipple
Oh.
detection
So
algorithm.
they have a
Good to
nipple
know.
nipple preparation
Yeah.
Twitch is
deactivation
nipple
in
watch.
service.
Nipple
They're
watch.
actually- it's
You
a
know
real
what?
thing.
I can really appreciate that nipples on Twitch are not a thing. Looking out for everybody.
Nipple
So,
watch
yeah,
2019.
that's a thing. That's a thing. Thank you. In Morabed, oh, I'm gonna screw this up. In the year of 1888, the Morabad hail was a severe hailstorm in the Indian state of Uttar Pradesh. One of the deadliest hailstorms to date. It killed 246 people and approximately 1,600 cattle. Reportedly, the hailstones were as big as oranges and in some place accumulated up to 2 feet.
Dang.
2 feet in height. Can you imagine? In hail.
sad.
2 feet in height in hail.
That
Holy
doesn't
hell.
surprise me as much as just an orange-sized
That'd be scary as hell too.
club. Yeah, I mean, they hit you, you just out cold.
Yeah.
Dang, that's like catching a pop fly
Yeah, without a glove.
without the
Ton of
glove.
them, though. Like armloads of them.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy.
1931, the Empire State Building opened its doors in New York City.
What's going on, Courtney? We're doing
And
history's mysteries right now.
Batman first appeared in the Detective Comic number 27 in this week back in 1937.
What?
What do you think of that?
No, it was not 1937.
1937.
No.
1945, more than 1 million German soldiers officially surrendered to the Western Allies in Italy and Austria, while the Battle of Berlin also ended as the Soviet army took Berlin and the general Wieldings surrendered.
Was this 1996?
Still 1945.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. I don't know. Well, can I just say that
Please,
war?
please.
I'm Italian.
World War II, yeah. Hey.
That war did nothing for the Italian people.
Well, that's
were
because
just
you were
so-
Mussolini's crew.
They were just so, they did everything so half-assed, the Italians. They were so lazy to go anywhere, to get anything. Their tanks didn't even work.
So
Half
you're like the
their
French
guns-
people.
They were like the French, only with
the
a dictator.
Oh,
I mean, that's basically what it was. If the French had a dictator, they probably would have done a little bit more, but the French were essentially useless. The Italians were essentially useless. In fact, they were so useless that there's a battle where they begin the initial. They were being assaulted, so they're defending, and the second it begins, the entire Italian army gives up.
sure, of course.
They're like, nah, those are real bullets.
Yeah.
Time
we
out.
want to go eat pasta, eh?
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we didn't,
Go make a salad. We're done.
We didn't sign up for this shit.
Forget about it.
Yeah. So
So,
continue.
the first film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe released by director Jon Favreau.
John McClane
No.
from Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Nakatomi Plaza.
Do you guys remember him in
Yippee-ki-yay.
Friends?
Yippee-ki-yay. Mm.
John Favreau was in Friends. He played the,
Yes.
the
Really?
rich boyfriend.
Yes, he was.
That went
I
from
never
being-
watched Friends.
He was like a tech CEO, and he became an MMA guy in the Octagon.
That's right. John Favreau. I do remember that. Yeah, he
Swingers.
did Iron Man.
It was.
However,
He released Iron Man in 2008.
If you go before that, they say the movie that actually saved Marvel, that brought
Howard the Duck.
no, it was the first Blade movie.
You're full of shit.
I'm not, because
Well,
a lot
that
of
was
people.
big though.
It was huge.
That was huge.
All three
Everyone
movies
was
combined.
That's subjective.
All three movies combined to over $400 million.
Okay.
That movie was blow uppy though. Blade was so big.
Yeah, Blade was
High
huge.
school.
It grossed like 156 million, and it had a budget of 45 million.
Not impressed.
Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I totally agree with you.
A great Christmas movie, just like you should watch Die Hard, just like you should watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I see. I'm not a big Christmas Vacation guy. I prefer A Christmas Story.
Whatever. So construction began by the United States of America on the Panama Canal back in 1904.
Panama.
And 1979, back in this week, Margaret Thatcher was the first female to be elected Prime Minister of the United Kingdom.
Really? She's the first. She's the first female.
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 And what was she? She was allegedly.
Prime Minister. Allegedly Prime Minister. No, she was. I think she was. She was in
She
the
was.
office of Prime Minister.
So
yeah.
is a prime minister better than like a choice minister or like select minister?
Well, I mean,
is that
you-
like meats?
like choice is
I don't
definitely
know.
different than Prime. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
totally.
which
And
one's
there-
better?
Then
Is
you
it
have
prime?
Chuck. Like Chuck is definitely much worse.
Chuck is yuck.
Yeah,
That's what they
basically. I
say.
mean, I would eat it because I'm poor.
Yeah.
But no big deal.
So is prime better than choice, or is choice better than prime?
I think Prime is.
So that's why it's the prime minister.
Yeah, Prime is
Like
is
prime rib.
like yeah.
You
it's
don't.
the
Yeah.
shit.
You don't have choice rib.
Yeah, you have
Right?
choice stuff.
Amazon minister?
Amazon minister.
No, only if you have Prime.
On that
you
subject,
have to have.
have
Oh, you
Prime.
have to have
Right?
Prime, otherwise it doesn't work.
on that subject, does anybody else think the Amazon logo looks like a penis, like an erect dong?
No.
Yeah, I
No.
thought that was intentional.
It does look like that though, right?
It's dong-ish. It's dong-esque.
It is. It really is. Okay, so continue.
Cool. So, would you believe Cowboy Bill Pickett invented bulldogging?
It's made up. Courtney, somebody listening in says, Prime Minister is made up of the lesser minister. 7 lesser ministers.
So, like Judaism?
I think they're called Centauri ministers,
Oh,
and they create the Alpha Minister, also known as the Prime Minister, when they combine like Voltron.
well, I feel like I would be an
Yeah.
alpha minister for sure.
Yeah.
Because I would just.
Man, I so want to make this government now.
yeah.
Like they combine forces and they create like the ultimate.
Listen,
Minister?
we're going to be starting the Church of Phil and Mike. If you're interested, let us know.
Dude, that was so
We're going to
amazing.
be only $5 memberships. And
Monthly or-
yeah, for $5 memberships. And if we like you, maybe we'll start quarterly. I don't know. Would you
Yeah,
believe
tell us.
Cowboy Bill Pickett invented bulldogging, which is the skill of grabbing cattle by the horns and wrestling them to the ground?
Interesting.
This was done back in 1893.
Wow, they had not a lot to do then.
bored out of their mind. You know,
and drunk.
where I come from, there's a thing called cow tipping. And
Yeah. Is that really a thing?
That's a really.
Can you really tip a cow?
I've never done it. Okay, I've never.
It says.
I've never done it. I've got friends that swear that they've done it.
And
I've
when
never
you kill the cow,
You don't kill the cow. You just knock it on its ass. But my point is, why? Like, what's the purpose?
Pixar didn't happen.
You know what I mean? Like cow tipping. I don't know.
I totally agree with
Not
you.
really into me. So after this is my last one.
Okay.
After I do this one, can I get like a cool ding or a like
Yes.
something? Okay. So back in 2011, that's not the right fucking ding I'm looking for.
My bad.
That you know what?
Cold face on
You know-
it, too. Like, you mean this one?
Hey everybody, my name's Steve Harvey, and welcome to the feud. All right. Anyway. In 2011, Osama bin Laden, the suspected mastermind behind the September 11 attacks and the FBI's most wanted man,
My bad.
is killed by U.S. Special Forces in Abbottabad, Pakistan. That's all you're going to give me, dude? They murked him. They murked him for your safety and your sanity.
Yoto, did they though? Like,
no, because then ISIS started,
It doesn't
and then
sound-
everything
yeah.
else.
And I don't
it's
think
been
they
the
murked
same
him on purpose.
continuous thing.
I think they hit him on accident.
No, you're full of shit.
I think it was like an accident. Like they were walking and he came around this corner and they scared each other. And went, oh shit! And they shot him.
You think that's what happened?
Because they shot him in the face, right? So that's pretty high. So they were probably like, oh god! And then they shot him like, oh no, what are we gonna do? And they were like, I don't know. Let's come up with this story.
You know what?
They probably ran into him at a donut shop.
Funnily enough, they actually have people that were on SEAL Team 6 that were a part of this mission that openly discuss it now that are out of the SEAL team, and they actually discuss it. It's on Netflix.
Did Osama make them touch themselves?
Well, I don't think anybody put their hand on Osama's staff and asked to say their name.
Yeah. Courtney, I know by now, and William too, I'm sure, and anybody else listening, I know you've seen Shazam, and I know there's no way you could have not held it in when the 60-year-old black guy says to the 14-year-old child, put your hands on my staff and say my name.
That's for you.
It's quite a staff too.
That's for you, Josh. I know you're a huge. I hope you're listening because you're sick as shit.
Yeah, he said he
and
loves
you got nothing to do while you're laying in bed sick. So I hope you're listening. And Shazam, bro. If you liked it, we got to talk. I'm not sold that you liked it. Not sold.
It's gross.
All
Okay.
right, that's all I got for History's Mysteries.
And that's perfect timing. We've just had an incredible announcement come out.
Really?
This is a very interesting. I think this is something that a lot of people can relate to. So this happened in Somerset, New Jersey. Cat seemed perfectly content right up until he bolted out of the room.
What?
Yeah. So 28-year-old Jason Wagner confirmed Tuesday that his cat, Pepper, seemed totally relaxed and content up until the moment he jumped off the living room couch onto the floor and darted out of the living room.
No.
For 15 minutes, he was purring, sitting on my lap, asleep even. But just like that, it all changed. Wagner said his cat, abrupt, 180-degree mood shift. One moment, you think he could lie there the entire day, and the next, he's on some sort of impromptu search and destroy mission. At press time, Pepper had reportedly walked calmly back into the room, leapt onto the couch, and laid down as if nothing had happened. Cats.
Can't trust
That's
them.
the entire story.
Yeah. That's breaking news. That's breaking news, folks. This just happened.
You know what? I'm hung up on something.
What's that?
I'm not happy with Twitch now that I think about it. I think Twitch should allow free the nipple. Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
That's Instagram.
Yeah, totally.
Instagram.
You know, that's go to
Now I'm
Instagram
thinking
for
maybe
your
that's
nips.
bias. I think that there's possibly some bias there.
Here's the thing: if you want nipples, go to Instagram. But if you want your video shaped like video, go like anywhere else.
Anyway,
That's why we're not streaming Instagram, and
we're not running a Snapchat.
You know
here.
what? That's
an
why
extra
we have
fee,
Waz. Thank
Yeah.
you, Waz. Thanks for keeping us
It's
in
not
line.
just because we're cheap. We're like anti making the video shaped weird.
That's true.
We don't want some special edit for Instagram. Well, come on, get out of here. Get out of here with that.
Well, we have some cool upcoming news about our app. You want to let them know?
Yeah. All right. So, if you download the RadioVegas.rocks app, you will be entered to win 2 VIP on-stage tickets to see none other than Billy Crystal. Wait, no.
That's not right at all.
No. Oh, it's Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. Now, this is
Aerosmith.
real. We're not putting out any bullshit, folks. What you have to do, like Mike said, download the app, register
Listening
the
in.
app, register the app, and then let all your friends know. The more entries that you have, the more people that you let know that that they could possibly win these tickets to Aerosmith here in Las Vegas.
Touch their wieners.
Probably, you don't want to touch your wiener at Aerosmith because you may get thrown out.
Touch their
but
wieners.
you don't want to touch Aerosmith's wiener either.
Why not?
Because they have security. That'll get you thrown in
It's
jail.
an arrow,
Oh.
and you want to smith it bad.
But, folks, make sure it is very important. You have to register your app. Don't worry. No, we're not going to sell your information.
It's
But
just
you
if
will
you
get
win-
information.
to let you know if you've won.
Yeah.
And we're giving away a lot of these tickets. They're really close to the stage. There's like a VIP experience.
They're
It's
on
the biggest
stage.
thing we've ever given away.
Yeah, and we're doing airfare, right?
We're doing airfare.
If you qualify, if you're not in town.
Yeah, if you don't live in town, we'll even pay for some airfare.
There's
And
so
pick
many
up
little
hotel. It's
amazing
actually
things.
really cool,
It's
people.
Huge.
Yeah.
It's really neat.
Biggest thing we've ever done by far.
the-
for giveaway time.
the
We
show-
give away awesome stuff like magicians and stuff. We've given away magicians. You get your own magician.
Get
This
your
is
own
bigger than
magician?
that.
You get your very own magician. Stick him in your pocket. You'll love him.
Oh my gosh, how cool would that be if it was like a midget magician?
That would be cool. We
Isn't that
have
like-
that in Vegas, actually.
Is there?
But, of course. You just got to go to the lesser areas. You got to go to the shorter part of town. Yeah, make sure that you guys do that. That way you have a chance to come to Las Vegas on radiovegas.rocks dime and see one of the best bands ever playing. Ever playing? Is that a word?
It is.
Ever played.
Ever played.
Ever played it.
Ever played.
And maybe we'll even get to see you. I don't know.
Maybe. All right.
Well,
why don't
why we pay some bills?
All right. Well, hold on. We got a couple minutes, so I'm just gonna hit you with one Yelp.
Oh, yeah, please.
Okay. Let's do one Yelp. I hit you with one Yelp. Okay.
Yeah, one time.
So I'm not gonna give you the name of the location, but
Okay.
I will tell you that
Do I get to guess?
No, it's pretty easy to know what it was. I'll tell you. There's a photo, okay, and it is of a what looks like a liquor store or like a mini mart, and it looks like it's on fire and the fire is being put out by firefighters.
Okay, that's a good thing.
So it says 1 star. This place used to have good deals on malt liquor and drug paraphernalia, disguised as innocent items. Now that it burned down, there's a fence around it and you can't even get inside the building. The staff used to be so apathetic, which I liked. It was nice buying 40 ounces bottles of Old English at 10 in the morning without feeling judged.
Word.
Now I'll have to go across town for that stuff. And that's a long way on a stolen bicycle. I hope they rebuild soon so I can give 5 stars.
Agreed. You know what? That makes sense, though. I mean, how could you possibly give 5 stars if they're not
you're-
even open?
If you burn down, you can't expect.
You're not going to get service.
Yeah, you get no service. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the opposite of service. That's a disservice.
I think you
It's
got to have.
disservice to burn.
I think you got to have
Yeah.
common sense at some point in time.
Yeah.
And for me,
Do you guys remember when Baltimore was just like burning down like any and all Walgreens?
No,
Yeah, it was a thing.
really.
Yeah. Yeah, they started rioting and like the buildings that were mostly burnt down were like CVS's and Walgreens because they looted them, rioted them and stuff like that. In Baltimore.
I'd never been to Baltimore. Maybe Baltimore National News. I missed it.
the gist is don't go to Baltimore.
Oh
Stay out of Baltimore. Been there.
All right.
I actually went through You ever heard of The Wire?
no.
The Wire is based in, I think it's like DC, Baltimore-ish area.
Okay.
Because they're kind of like right next to each other. Dude,
They
it's
like strapped a microphone to you.
it's gross. Yeah, basically. You wish your mic was strapped to you because you gonna need it. And a gun. And a bazooka.
No, I've been to Washington D.C. That's about it.
Bazooka Joe.
That's it. That's
Where you been to?
Washington
Oregon?
D.C.
Oh.
Direct current Washington. Okay.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing when you snort online.
All right, dude, hit some commercials. Let's pay some bills.
All right, we're gonna pay some bills.
y'all.
Hang tight.
We gonna pay some
We'll be
bills,
right
y'all.
back.
All right, listen up, RadioVegas.rocks listeners. I want to tell you about Brothers Pizza. Brothers Pizza is located at 7575 South Rainbow. They are awesome. They're the home of the 30-inch pizza. That's right, 30 inches. You've got to see this thing. It's enormous. Every Tuesday is wing night. You get 50-cent wings every Tuesday at Brothers Pizza. 7575 South Rainbow. They've got all kinds of great deals like the 16-inch one-topping pickup special for $7.99. What I like about them is they're open late. Sunday through Thursday, they're open till 1 a.m. Friday and Saturday, open till 3 a.m. You gotta love that about a pizza place here in Las Vegas. And they do deliveries as well. They are in a fantastic place. You gotta go visit them. 7575 South Rainbow. Let them know you heard about it on RadioVegas.rocks. They are fantastic. Go there, check them out now. Maybe I'll meet you there.
There's big news coming out of Vegas. Your friends from RadioVegas.rocks wants to give one lucky listener a chance to win 2 VIP tickets with airfare and 3 days, 2 nights stay to see one of the greatest bands. It's the hottest residency in Vegas. We're talking about Aerosmith! All you got to do is download the free RadioVegas.rocks app and register to win. All information can be found at www.radiovegas.rocks. One lucky winner will get 2 VIP seats on stage. That's right, on stage to see Aerosmith live, November 21st in Las Vegas at the Park MGM. Aerosmith and RadioVegas.rocks.
Hey, realtors, are you looking for a new or unique way to sell that house or property? Bouncing Tiger Studios comes from creator Blaine Childer. How about an idea that you have for a new car or travel commercial? Maybe you're working on a movie that just needs some amazing aerial shots. With Bouncing Tiger Studios, you can get those breathtaking aerials along with some elegant edits with superb direction for that movie, commercial, or real estate property that you're trying to sell. If you can imagine it, they can elevate your production. Shot in 4K. Bouncing Tiger Studios lets you create with limitless possibilities. Bouncing Tiger Studios, they're just getting started. For more information, visit them online at bouncingtigerstudios.co or visit them on Facebook.
All right, welcome back to everybody. See, I wasn't lying. I wasn't lying about the Aerosmith tickets. That was real.
Was it?
It was. I don't fib. Not about concert tickets, bro. Listen, concerts to me are like heaven. Like it's the only thing to me I love it.
What? What do you love?
Concerts, bro.
Why?
You know what?
Dude, I went and saw Godsmack.
Okay.
And actually, it wasn't even intentional. We just happened to get tickets. And it was at the Huntridge, which I don't know if anybody remembers the Huntridge. The Huntridge is closed now.
Man,
but
were you 12?
I was like 14. Yeah, I was young. And so the seats are really small. We're watching. So a couple of things happened at this concert that were pretty interesting. So they don't have a very large stage. So they had half the stage was completely closed off because Godsmack was setting up behind it.
Okay.
And so the warm-up band was going on in front of it, and the band was called Apartment 23.
Okay.
And so they only had maybe 3 feet of stage. Maybe 3 feet of stage. So they're all out there, right? And they're playing and they're doing their thing. I've got this lady sitting directly behind me who had to have been north of 300 pounds with giant hair, and she's headbanging, and she's got a beer in her hand. So I'm getting whipped in the face with this hair. Her giant
Things?
sacks of fat are bursting my shoulders, and then she's spilling beer on me, and then the guitarist from Apartment 23, while playing, falls straight off the stage, plays the whole way down, bro. Boof! All of a sudden, everything goes quiet.
Well, yeah, because he had to pick his ass up.
He stands up. He looks completely shocked, like he has no idea where he is. His guitar is broken.
Oh, wow.
They get him back up on stage, and a roadie comes out, hands him a guitar, and he goes, right back into it, like nothing ever happened. I was like, that dude's that's
legit.
That's a true professional.
That's legit.
Yeah.
So before we do the Reddit revenge, I just would like to say my roots.
Revenge.
Thank you. That was sexy. I like it. My roots are in St. Louis, Missouri, so I need you guys to pick up the pace. You guys are down 0-1. Don't let Dallas do this to you. Now, the Reddit revenge I have this week.
Dallas does St. Louis.
Ooh.
Right?
Cool. The Reddit revenge I have this week, I think you're going to like it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready to like it.
All right, so this week's Reddit revenge.
I like it a lot.
I once had some bad neighbors, 2 brothers who lived right under me. They were middle-aged alcoholics who were always hosting parties that literally sounded like a concert arena. On a lucky night, they would start up at around 11:30 and be loud and nasty until around 2 a.m. when they would finally pass out.
That's what I would do.
Nearly every night this went on.
Yeah.
I made a couple of attempts to let my friendly neighbors know that I was a student and had I had class at 8 in the morning. Thank you. The first time they laughed at me and slammed the door in my face. I retreated to my apartment where I had hoped that they would consider my request until later that night when it started up again. The next attempt, which was sometime later, I had family visiting from out of town, and they were partying as usual. I went down to their apartment hoping for the best, but also with a pit in my stomach. I knocked on the door, and there he was, the smart-ass younger brother. I asked him if they could keep it down, that I had family visiting from out of town. He told me sure, and yelled to have the music turned down. He asked if I was good. I smiled and said yes, and thanked him. As I turned around, the music went right back up. I turned to my neighbor, I guess instinctive, just to watch him shake a beer and open it in my face.
Damn.
Yeah, right? Now I am drenched with his beer, and what really pissed me off
The
is
whole
I
beer
could
thing
hear...
comes full circle.
I guess, right? What really pissed me off was I could hear them celebrating in what seemed like a cool fraternal brotherhood shit from college.
Yeah.
I wanted to get them, but these were two huge bastards. So one night, I hit up an idea for some revenge.
Nice.
About a month went by, and I grabbed a Coke bottle from the 7-Eleven. I drank it, and I took a nice, long piss into it, filling it with my frothy golden goodness. From the Coke bottle, I poured the urine carefully into a cookie sheet as its lips would keep it from spilling. I transferred the cookie sheet into the freezer very carefully, not to spill a drop. There I let the urine freeze for the next few hours. I waited very patiently until they were roaring drunk, then finally around 2:33, it became blissfully silent. They're passed out. Grabbing a yardstick, I went to the freezer and retrieved my cookie sheet of frozen gold. I crept down the stairs towards their door, then carefully turned over the cookie sheet and removed the slab of frozen bladder juice. I slid the slab under their door, using the yardstick to push it as far as I could.
You get it deep in there.
Here we go. Allowing ambient room temperature to do its job.
Yeah.
I returned to my own apartment. The next day around noon, I could hear activity in the apartment downstairs. Soon the brothers discovered the puddle of urine in the middle of the floor and began to argue about which one of them was too drunk, stupid, or lazy to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night.
That's awesome.
Well, it didn't take long for this story to get out of hand. The two brothers ended up in a rip-roaring fight over all of this. I was happily able to call the cops and make a noise complaint. By the time the police arrived, I think they had really gone at each other. I could hear everything. These two dummies ended up going to jail for beating each other up. It was so fun to watch out the window as both of them were hauled off to jail in handcuffs.
That's awesome.
By Felicia.
Nice. See, it would be better if she was like, "It was me."
Right?
know?
I probably wouldn't say anything.
It
It's-
was me.
It's basically like you're pissing on somebody's hardwood floor. You know what I mean? Nah. I'm assuming it's
super
hardwood. I don't
quick
know.
pee story.
Yeah.
So
Did you do this?
a girl that I was with went to the bathroom just in the middle of the night, and I was woken up by the urine hitting the ground sound because it's like a hard floor, like a tile floor.
So like a sleepwalking kind of thing?
And I'm like, stop, go to the bathroom, don't do that there. And she was like, no, I have to do it on the number. There's a number on the ground, and that's where I'm supposed to pee. And the worst part is there was no number.
Yes, there was.
That was part of it. It was like, there's no
Yes,
number on the ground. There's a number
there
in the
was.
bathroom. Go. The number's in the toilet.
There's no toilet. Go to the toilet.
It has one or two.
What festival is not like what you do? Like, make sure you pee on the numbers, kids.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think that's called sleepwalking with.
What a combo, though.
I piss on numbers. I have to do it. It says I have to.
No, yeah, that's where I'm supposed to do it. Is where the number is, right?
I don't know any like
There's
really
no
good,
number. Shaking her.
really good pee stories, but I can tell you when I was like 5, I was of the right size that I could open up the toilet seat and just lay my little
Fall
pee-pee
into
down on the thing, stand and just lay my pee-pee down and just let my pee-pee do its thing.
Oh.
It closed on me.
Oh!
It closed on my pee-pee. I've never done that since. I learned my lesson.
You know what?
That's bad.
That's something that I would have to ask a
tell you
family
what,
member. I
it
don't
looked-
think I've done anything like that.
It looked big though.
for a
It was
minute.
pretty cool, yeah.
For a couple minutes.
Yeah, I had like a package as a
impressed.
5-year-old. It was pretty cool.
Oh man.
But it hurt.
Not it. I'm not gonna
Beat
try
the
it.
trash, just throw it
Yeah.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah, not gonna do it.
not gonna do it. All right, here's some more Yelp help.
Hit me.
All right.
Treat me like Britney.
All right, so I'm not going to tell you the place, but Zachary G
Okay.
gave this place 2 stars.
All right, Zach.
Not a bad burger, but not real excited about watching the grill dude exit the bathroom and then bareback my cheese slices and buns with his cock oil all over his fingers. He looked like a guy who didn't wash his hands, and I checked the sink and it was bone dry. Good news is the toilet seat was up, so at least I know he wasn't wiping his asshole, just handling his dong. 2 stars.
Hey, if it tastes
You know
good
what?
enough, maybe that's contributing to the flavor.
Right?
It didn't get 1 star.
It did. That's true.
I mean, if it would have been total disrespect, it would have been like, I can't give it a 0 star. But he gave him a 2, so it can't be that bad.
Right?
It
Yeah.
probably had some kind of special flavor. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. And he paid for that burger.
Yeah. Hell yeah, he did. It's not like he got out of line and was like, fuck it, I'm leaving. He stood in the line
did.
and the waiter was like, next, please. And he's like, I'm going to take a burger.
I want a burger. And
Cheese. I want cheeseburger.
I want his wiener hands all over.
Yeah. Yeah. His wiener juice, I want that.
All
Extra
over.
wiener juice.
All over my burger.
Yeah, totally.
You guys never order and then go to the bathroom while they're making it?
I don't
and
give a
you
shit.
realize the bathroom has no soap?
Oh, that's the worst. That would be the worst.
You know what? I got this buddy. When we go places, he won't pee in the in the urinal.
Yeah, I won't.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I won't do it.
So
I
I
can't
wasn't
pee
gonna
in the
drop
urinal.
dimes on you, but Mad
It's
Mike
true.
will not use a urinal, folks.
I just
it's a
can't do it.
fact. I'm not pulling any chains.
That's true.
He won't use a urinal.
Man, well, you know what? And one of the reasons is when I pee, it's like a shotgun going off, and it'll ricochet off of the damn
And you don't want to
urinal,
get wet.
and it goes all over my pants.
I kind of get it. I
Then
mean,
I'm uncomfortable. Like there's just a dude right next to me holding
Hey.
his thing.
hey.
You know what I mean?
But there's a guy probably right next to you in the stall over doing the same thing. What's the matter?
He could be installed over, trying to jump rope with it.
But
for
you
all I
can't.
care.
You can't see his ankles, and that's the thing.
Not his ankles, it's his face. Like
Oh.
you know what I mean? Like you can't see.
So so like seeing his elbows kind of bothers you a little bit.
like when you start getting into the upper body realm,
That bothers you.
It's just weird.
Once you see the torso, you're like, that's
because I gotta look.
you do.
Yeah,
Why?
why not?
It's right there.
It's right. Exactly.
So if his wiener comes out, you can be like, oh, it's just hey,
Yeah, I'd be like,
I saw it. I saw it. I had to
Well, you
look.
gotta
I
compare
tell him,
notes.
I got to compare notes.
tell him, hey, 3 times, guy, don't play with it.
I saw you do 4.
Yeah.
I'm telling.
I saw you do 4. Come on, perv.
Like, wow, your urethra is a lot narrower.
Yeah, which is actually true.
Well, I got a cool story. You want to hear about it?
Thanks, cousin Sabrina. My cousin Sabrina from Colorado was listening in.
What up, Colorado?
We appreciate Colorado.
You know, that's one place I've never been. I want to go. I've
You know
never
that
been
is where the llama school is.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I would love to go to Colorado one day.
That would be a Syphil and Ollie reference. So,
And
tell
I
me your story.
still don't know what in the hell you're talking
Tell
about.
me your story.
All right, well, I have a story about the match.
TheMatch.com?
The match, not thematch.com.
Match.com?
John Walker opened his own shop as a chemist and druggist back in 1819 when he was 38 years old.
A druggist?
A druggist.
Is that like when you gotta
When you make drugs.
when you gotta pull a bitch through the casino floor because she being all rowdy?
No,
You a druggist?
no, that's
Because you drug her?
that's when you get your pimp hand strong.
Yeah, no.
So he was 38 when he opened up his own shop. He worked not only with natural ingredients, but also with many chemical substances. And after a while, he created a paste that could burst into flame when scraped on a rough surface. This accidental breakthrough led him to create simple matches made from cardboard sticks.
Ah.
He soon abandoned the cardboard, replacing it with 3-inch wooden splints. Later, he packaged the matches in a cardboard box equipped with a piece of sandpaper for striking. He called his invention a friction light and sold them first in his pharmacy back in 1827.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, There were problems with the design. Sulfur on the head of the stick sometimes burned so fiercely that it detached itself and fell, damaging either carpets or clothing of the people who were holding it. Because of this imperfection, Walker, already comfortably well off,
He became a
declined.
Texas Ranger.
Or a furniture store.
Yeah.
He left what he did and he just became
Chuck
Scottish and made his own whiskey. No, this is different John Walker.
Oh, okay.
He declined to patent his invention despite the pressure from his friends to do so.
Should've done
He
it.
was quoted as saying, "I doubt not it will be a benefit to the public, so let them have it. I shall always be able to remain sufficient for myself," which is kind of a cool quote.
Yeah.
Instead, he demonstrated the matches for amusement of friends and colleagues. One of the observers at the demonstration in London was Samuel Jones, who immediately spotted the commercial potential, copied the design, and set up a match business in London.
Sam Jones.
What up? He marketed the
Jones.
product as Lucifers. However, like
That's
Walker's,
It's terrible.
That's cool. No,
like
that's-
Walker.
I mean, I get
well,
it,
if
but
you
that's
think
jazz,
about
man.
it, it's very smart.
Yeah, brimstone,
However,
yeah.
like Walker's friction lights, the Lucifers were unpredictable, often giving off violent bursts of flame and extremely noxious odor of sulfur. Boxes of Lucifers carried a print warning: persons whose lungs are delicate should by no means use Lucifers. And that's the story of the modern matches.
Well, it's very
What up?
interesting. You know, I feel like we're dropping knowledge on people right now.
Schooling folk.
I feel like we are.
Like, people are getting PhDs on us.
On us.
You know what I'm saying?
we're
I kind of feel like it's unfair. Like, everybody should send us a nickel.
right. We're just giving.
Now.
We're just dropping. We're dropping like street college.
Everyone should
Yeah.
also fact check. Let's double check some of these.
That's
Don't
just
listen to the
ridiculous.
producer. That's why he's producing.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what he's talking
I
about.
think I legally have to say that.
I see Dallas just scored again. How unfortunate.
Okay, folks, it's time. Seems that we're dropping knowledge. We're dropping knowledge. It's time I tell you about pirates.
I love pirates.
People love pirates.
Yes.
I mean, love them. But should you?
Totally. Yeah. I
The
think you should.
answer is, of course, no.
Are you saying pirates are responsible for controversial things?
You should not like pirates. I'm about to give you some reasons why you should never, ever like a pirate. And it's going to change your dang life, folks.
Hit me.
I'm opening up a whole new school
Really?
of learning pirate knowledge. And you're welcome. So, number one,
Okay.
okay, they're dirty people,
Okay, yes.
okay? The closest thing they get to a shower is only if another pirate up in the crow's nest happens to pee on them.
Fact.
Fact. That is a scientific fact,
Yeah.
folks. Researched by scientists. Number two, and this one's really easy, scurvy.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Nobody wants scurvy, okay?
You know what happens when you get that under your fingernail?
That's why Sprite was invented,
Yeah,
to combat scurvy.
totally. I didn't know that. I'm glad you told me.
Because of goddamn pirates.
Yeah.
Just giving scurvy to everyone.
So disrespectful.
Giving it?
Yeah.
Giving them.
Like you
All they have to do is wear a condom.
imagine this. Here you are on this beach. You stumble into some Spanish doubloons. You're like, oh, these are nice. You undig them. Only to find out it's got scurvy cooties all over it.
Disappointing.
And now you got scurvy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Next, they will, all of them will. They will all steal your gold, folks.
Obviously.
Okay? That's right. They've drank your liquor. They'll sneak up your stairs. Step thump. Because they got a wooden leg. All pirates have wooden legs. They're headed up to your bedroom, folks. They're going to go through your jewelry box, steal all of your hoop earrings. And guess what? They're not going to return them.
Nope.
No, there's no pirate red box, people.
No. There's
Okay?
not.
You
There's
don't
not.
get that shit back.
No. We've all seen Pirates of the Caribbean. We know how serious that is.
It's
They'll come
huge.
after you.
They will.
Pirates of the Caribbean, you say?
Caribbean.
Caribbean. It's the Caribbean. Speaking of that,
I know what I'm saying.
speaking of Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp. There's a reason why you shouldn't like pirates. Johnny Mother Fluffin' Depp. Okay?
What's the problem?
The man played a lizard, for God's sakes. Okay? A lizard. Rango. He played a lizard. Okay? Just think about it. Is that who... that's so cool. He's a pirate and a lizard.
He is pretty cool.
Actually, a pirate lizard does sound pretty cool. Yeah, you know what? Skip that. Skip that one.
Can you do the X one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Strike that one from the record. Okay, let's just...
Is that it is? Okay, I like that. Dun, 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 dun.
Next.
This is right. All right.
Dental bills. Dental bills, people.
It's true.
Pirates, they have the worst kind of dental problems. They're basically like the 1600s version of meth heads. Okay?
Can I tell you something real quick? It totally hasn't even changed. Because when I was in the Navy, like the very first thing they do is say, open your mouth. Oh, you have wisdom teeth. Okay, so son, first, welcome to the United States Navy. Secondly, there's no dentist when you go underway, so we're going to need to take those out of your mouth.
Right now.
That's a real thing.
Damn, so see, even when you become
a seaman, you don't even have to become a pirate. Just be a seaman.
And they will already start taking your teeth.
And they will take your teeth. The sea will take your teeth, folks.
Already taking your teeth. And let's be honest. Okay, that's another one. Who the hell wants to be known as a seaman? Who wants to be known as a seaman?
Longshoreman? That sounds nice.
You know what?
I guess it's better than being called a sperm.
I'm not gonna lie. Like it did take a little bit of getting used to in the Navy.
Hey,
what do you hear that word all the time?
What are you? I'm a seaman.
No, see, you start out like
You're
like, so you know, what's your rate? And you'd be like, oh, I'm a gunner's mate. And they're like, so you're a seaman. You're like, yeah, basically, yeah.
Well, I got one more reason, folks, and I'll leave it with this, and it'll be real short. Shit throwing monkeys.
Oh, there's always monkeys.
Always on every ship.
Yeah.
There has to be one monkey who's willing to throw his feces at you.
It's true.
That's ridiculous.
I kind of want a monkey.
It's out of control. You know what I mean? Like, bro, don't make me yelp you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Don't make me give you a 1-star because your monkey throws shit.
I'm not getting back on the USS Crabapple until that
monkey's
shit-flowing monkey
gone
is out of here.
Because I'm tired of catching crab apples in the face.
Yeah. I don't want your scurvy cooties coming from your monkey poop.
Gross.
I'm pretty sure monkeys can carry scurvy too.
Yeah, they totally do.
Pirates gave it to everybody.
Yeah.
Okay? It was like a pandemic.
Yeah.
Scurvy pandemic. Scurvy everywhere.
Yeah.
You couldn't open up a can of Spam without getting scurvy.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
I feel like I'm getting scurvy just talking about it.
Yeah. Right?
It's gross.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Hawaii?
Totally scurvied.
Riddled with scurvy. Riddled with it.
The Caribbean? All over it.
It's nothing but scurvy.
You don't want to actually go naked.
You can't.
Naked. You don't want to do any sort of skinny dipping in
It's all scurvy.
True.
It's
true.
scurvy water.
It's so painful. The scurvy is really painful. That's what I'm saying.
It is. Scurvy is. Especially, when scurvy gets up your pee hole.
It's bad.
Oh, man.
I mean, I've heard about it. I've never had it.
Wiener scurvy is the worst.
I would imagine it would be difficult for you to scratch at it.
Ah, yeah. And you lose all of your wiener teeth.
Oh, totally.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Wait.
So I have another cool story if you want to hear about it.
I totally do.
It's about college students and them throwing a fit.
I love college students.
Me too. So this is in reference to Yale students protesting. Here we go. Yale students are protesting over flowers. Yes! Flowers. Some students found the roses offensive because they were placed in the student union without the consent of the student body. Tiffany Flanders, sophomore, told the Yale Gazette, "I'm totally offended that they would just put up flowers in plain sight for everyone to see and smell. Do they not care about our feelings? Not everyone has a boyfriend or girlfriend. This is part of a pattern of disrespect from the school to the students. The student union is supposed to be a safe place, not a place where the school can come in and place flowers wherever they please. It's our place. But now I'm afraid to go there because of the roses. One of my friends has a mild sensitivity to white roses, and I had to witness her sneeze 4 times in a row. In a row.
In a rose.
In a row. It was terrifying. Now she has to sit. I think I just got 150 points. Now she has to sit a few chairs away so she won't sneeze. It's the worst thing I've seen ever.
Roses? Seriously?
To her friend sneezing.
Oh,
It's the worst thing I've seen
the atrocity.
ever happen to anyone. A variety of flower bouquets were placed around the student union. There were plenty of roses for Valentine's Day. There was also an assortment of spring bouquets with carnations and daffodils. They put roses in all the vases. How dare they? Said the angry Flanders. This is really funny. How do they know if everyone on campus is comfortable with roses? They just assumed it's okay to put roses wherever they damn well pleased because it was Valentine's Day. We weren't notified and certainly didn't get to vote on whether roses would be placed in the student union.
Jesus.
They didn't even bother to ask us on our opinion. It's very disrespectful. Yale University school administrators were shocked by the students' outrage over the placement of roses in the student center to celebrate Valentine's Day. Administrator Tom Bundy told the Gazette, "They are only flowers. We thought it would be nice to lighten up the rooms with fresh flowers during the cold winter and for Valentine's Day. In my 25 years of education, never in my wildest dreams would I ever think students would protest over flowers simply because we didn't ask them for permission."
Well, here's the thing. It's a crap flower with thorns on it that everyone's allergic to, and carnations cost like a fourth as much money. It's a bad budget decision. I'm with these students.
Yeah.
Take your roses.
You know what we
and
should do for them?
Flush them.
We should honestly get those students together that were offended. We should probably put them on like a rocket ship and shoot them straight into the sun.
I'm saying celebrate them.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Roses are a crap flower. These students are heroes.
That's their heroes.
That's
way
terrible.
to defend your rights against the rose.
Well, this is
Carnations,
Yale
y'all.
students.
They rose up.
Lilies.
These are not
So many
just
better options.
right?
these aren't like
Chrysanthemums.
Yeah.
schmucko students. Like these are Yale.
Yale.
That's
All right.
These are chrysanthemum
So-
appreciators.
Continuing on with Mr. Bundy, we do this every year, but never had a student protest over it. I'm speechless. I'm getting hate mail, death threats, and other unsavory threats unless we remove the flowers. The flowers were to be removed Tuesday anyway because of their shelf life, so they will be continuing on with that plan.
Wow.
I can't believe I have to apologize for this, said Bundy. I'm sorry for providing free roses. It just sounds funny, but it sure isn't a joke.
Wow.
F your roses.
I believe that. I believe somebody really, truly was offended by that.
Yeah, I mean,
That just sounds like
we're
our
in the
day and
society
age.
of that's exactly what I was going to
Allergies,
say.
too. Roses, there's just more people with rose allergies, though. And there's thorns on them. They're just like, and they're overpriced.
Well, I mean, come on, haven't
They're
you
a
watched
dumb
The
flower.
Bachelor, Bachelorette? I mean, they take the thorns
It's basically it's the diamond.
Sure.
It's the diamond of the flower world.
yeah,
of course it
exactly.
is.
Where
You know what I
this-
mean?
You can make
It's
better
overinflated.
flowers.
Listen,
Yeah,
no,
it's overinflated.
no, stop it.
Overinflated.
It's,
There's tons of 'em.
It's the blue. What is it? The blue rose of the ocean? No, the blue. Blue. What is it? What is it in Titanic?
Oh
The-
yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Titanic.
Yeah, whatever. That
Yeah, the Hope Diamond or the Rose Diamond.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
the yellow diamond of Texas.
it was blue.
Her heart will go on.
I
that's all
watched it,
know.
bro. It was
The
blue.
blue yellow one. It was,
Blue yellow.
wasn't it like cyan?
Yeah, it was something.
It had a little bit of amethyst, right?
Blello.
It was off-white
With a little bit of citrine.
Texas.
Yeah,
It had some citrine in it, right?
yeah. Little tangerine. Well, folks,
Velva.
this is another incredible story that's just come onto my desk.
Wait, do you want to hold off, like cliffhanger it through a little bill payment real quick?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's play some bills. That's your call.
We are going to play some pay.
We're gonna play some bills.
And then we'll get right back to this incredible news-breaking, groundbreaking story, folks.
It's back! The triumphant return of the Zoe Bowie Karaoke Contest. Brought to you by Zip Fizz All Natural Energy. With a grand prize of singing your favorite song on stage live with Zoe Bowie and his band. It's the Zoe Bowie Karaoke Contest. For more details, listen to the Rockin' Comedy Show or visit rockingcomedyshow.com. And keep it right here on the station that sings with Zoe Bowie. RadioVegas.rocks. It's back! The triumphant return of the Zoe Bowie Karaoke Contest.
Hey, have you guys ever heard about HempWorks? I have. It's the highest quality hemp-derived CBD oil you can get. They have 11 incredible hemp-derived CBD products in the HempWorks brand. The products consist of 6 tinctures, 3 topicals, and 2 pet products, which all utilize CO2 extracted hemp oil grown in Kentucky. That's the good stuff. There's a 60-day money-back guarantee, so it's totally risk-free. If you don't like it, money-back guaranteed. Contact Heather B. Centers on Facebook or happyhealthyfamily5@gmail.com and get your HempWorks CBD oil today.
Be sure to get your mix of music. Listen to us with the RadioVegas.rocks app available at the App Store. And check out our VIP card, interact with us in our chat room, and scheduling of our RadioVegas.rocks shows, plus podcasts. It's all available on RadioVegas.rocks app.
You know what? I don't like those energy drinks that make you all of a sudden talk like this. That's why you need to try all-natural Zip Fizz. Drop a little Zip Fizz in that H2O, you're ready to go. Up to Mount Charleston, maybe hit the craft stables, who knows? It'll help you get through that 9-to-5 day. Just visit zipfizz.com and use the promo code RadioVegas.rocks.
All right, folks, we are back to Clueless Dudes. Thank you for listening in. And Cindy Thomas, she said maybe they should have put up pansies.
Oh. Dude, that's perfect. That's the perfect sound.
It really was. And the perfect flower for that situation. And we totally agree. Scientists have just confirmed, folks, this is incredible. Scientists have just confirmed farts are just food angels leaving the body.
Agreed.
On Monday, the United Nations head of scientific research, Susan Winthrop, announced that a major breakthrough between science and religion has come to fruition. In quotations, our scientists can now confirm that farts are in fact the souls of food you have devoured. For quite some time, we have lived in the archaic belief that flatulence was solely due to gas pockets for decomposing food. Well, after 2 long years and $34 million later, we have discovered that most food had some form of sentience prior to being eaten. The stronger the soul, the more bloated and gaseous one may feel. We have found some foods to be completely devoid of life, like artichokes, and other food more significantly affect you due to having stronger sentience, like onion tater tots, showing their superiority over less inferior foods like artichoke or duck. These findings have since been confirmed to be true by the Vatican. However, gay food is still soulless, and indigestion from that is the curse of God, per the Vatican.
Do you ever smell your dead relative's ghost farts and where they haunt a room?
You know what? I bet you they could do that. I bet you that could be a thing. I think that could be a real thing. So there you go, folks. It's now been confirmed by United Nations actual scientists. They spent a lot of money on this to get us this information, and I think it's incredible. Personally, I think it's incredible. With that,
That was very Trumpish of you, the way you said that.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's incredible, folks, incredible.
We have the very best.
We're the best. That's the
very,
best.
very, very best.
You believe me. Believe me.
I wouldn't lie to you.
You're gonna love it.
I wouldn't need to. I don't need your money.
Krista says our dog has food angels right now.
Oh,
Laying some food angels, that's good. That's good. So speaking of that actually brings me right into my Yelp.
Oh,
This is a good Yelp review. I won't give you the name of the place. I'm gonna keep it mysterious, but it's 4 stars.
well, that's good then. That's
And
a recommendation. then.
It's 4 stars is pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's a recommendation.
Its title is Surprising in Many Ways. It's kind of tiny. A dinner at blank is an unforgettable experience, not to be missed. It's a beautiful restaurant. The food is fantastic, and you'll be thinking about it long after the meal is over. We started with the Dayton almond naan, which is sweet and delicious. The butter chicken, known in some places as makhni, was tender. Moist pieces of dark meat chicken, smothered in a delicious sauce with tomatoes, honey, cardamom, and what I'm assuming was a pound of laxatives. The three greens sag was wonderful and not loaded with butter or cream, just fresh and delicious kale, spinach, and mustard greens. Hearty, bold, and certainly capable of demolishing even the stiffest constipation. White dude working the tandoors? You go, sir. The tandoori prawns were cooked beautifully, seasoned to perfection, and tore through me with the awesome fury of the horsemen of the apocalypse. Bravo. The duck biryani, a special not on the menu. I would say it's not worth it. It's 2 cups of rice and a duck thigh. We were supposed to discover later, we were surprised to discover later that it cost $28. My wife thought it was going to be around $8. My sense of remorse was doubled this morning when it ripped its way out of me with the raging fury of a whirlwind of poopy terror. The meal was delectable, exotic, and incinerated everything in my intestines. My morning was an unforgettable thrill ride. The exotic flavors and aromas of India came flooding back to me as I literally peed it out of my butt.
Oh, no.
4 stars for the truly delicious food and unimpeachable service. -1 star for the expensive biryani and for turning me into a human flamethrower.
No way.
Eloquent.
Who would get...
That
oh.
was a great article. That was a great
some
Yelp.
people are looking to clean that system out. If you're looking to
Yeah,
flush.
colon cleanse.
Exactly. You need a good flush.
They
That'll
got
do
it.
it.
They
That'll
got
do
it. Yeah, yuck.
Right?
Yuck. Not in.
Gross.
Not it.
Gross. What
Could you
got?
imagine if you had to, like, clean it up? Like, if you
Clean
blew it...
up.
Like, have you ever had, like, an accidental, like... You know what I mean? Like a oops.
Yeah, that happened to me recently on a cruise.
Really?
Yeah.
So you pooped yourself on a cruise?
I did, actually. I got food poisoning from a bad popcorn shrimp from a Norwegian cruise that we were on.
Oh, Norwegian. I got a cool Norwegian story. All right, you first.
So it was like 4 a.m. I'd already started like the whole, the pooping and the vomiting. And
So you were decomposing. Okay.
I was already started and I was laying in bed and I was just so tired. I hurt. I felt like crap. And I knew I had to do, I could feel it coming, but I was like, man,
But then you farted, but you shit. You thought you
thought it was a
farted,
fart.
but you shit.
And I was like, it's a fart. And I was like, I think I'm going to fart, but I can't say for certain. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to gamble on it.
And you gambled wrong.
I gambled and lost. And it was so funny because it happened and I was like, I just shit myself.
It happens. I mean,
I'm laying in bed. My wife's asleep next to me.
Yeah, I've never shit the bed.
And
I'll tell
and
you
I
that.
shit myself.
I've never shit the bed.
I was in bed when
I've
I
shit
shit
myself.
myself.
I'm not going to lie. I've shit myself, but I've never shit the bed.
I've done it so many times that I actually started carrying underwear in my trunk of my car for just in cases. This is a true story.
Just in case.
So basically, you're telling me that you need a fucking diaper.
Yeah, I pooped when I get old, it's on. That's just all I can say.
Oh, Krista, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she's gonna be cleaning up lots of poops.
I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Well, my Norwegian doesn't have anything to do with poop.
Okay, well that's good.
Except that the cruise itself was just poop.
You didn't like it. You didn't. Enjoy it.
I've told you, but I haven't told all my listeners.
Let them know.
If you've ever wanted to go on a cruise, you should probably not choose Norwegian. Everything about it was horrible. The only thing that we enjoyed was getting off the boat in Mexico, at which point in time we asked if we could remain in Mexico
They said no.
and fly us back because it was so horrible.
Wow.
And it's not like we talked to the front desk. Like I spoke to the feller that wears all of the rings around his arm in the jacket, like the vice president of whatever operations, of hotel operations. I talked to him.
Norgenwagen.
So Norwegian, if you ever want to go on a cool cruise, that's not it.
Speaking of going on a cool cruise, if you want to learn about a cool cruise, Disney is the way to go. And if you really
Tell
want to
them
know
about
more about it, go to ourdislife.com. OURDislife, DIS, life.com. It's a great Disney lifestyle blog that's just got tons of cool information, shows you what's going on, shows you all the cool Disney sales, And it'll tell you about all the cruises, Disney World, Disneyland, what's happening, what's being fixed. It's just an awesome website and one of our sponsors. So go please check them out.
A lot of knowledge, a lot of good stuff.
So, okay, here's another one. Here's another Yelp here. And this one's pretty interesting. So it's a 5-star. And it says, Dr. Lee is very professional. I had an embarrassing anal fissure that I put off having inspected, but I'm glad he was able to take a look at it. He didn't make any off remarks and was not only knowledgeable, but was not overly academic when talking about it. It put me at ease. Now, what's so interesting about this is it says edit after this. Whoever voted that this post is funny is an insensitive jerk. Edit number 2. Stop voting funny. It got 4 usefuls and 41 funnies. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Very good, very good. Well, I got an interesting story about Facebook. Facebook's doing some crackdowns. Are you aware of that?
Facebook is doing some crackdowns. I think Instagram's getting ready to do it too, but go ahead.
Out of Menlo Park, California. Oh, this show's maybe getting a little long, folks. Explaining that the suspended users had violated the site's content guidelines, Facebook reportedly banned thousands of snowboarders, base jumpers, paragliders on Thursday in a crackdown on dangerous accounts. This kind of sounds like
what?
Yeah,
now
totally.
They're dictating what they deem as safe.
Well, not only that, it seems like a special unit like for law enforcement of Facebook.
Yeah.
We're in the crackdown division.
Yeah.
So the Facebook
on
community,
useless shit that you don't really care about.
Yes. The Facebook community should be safe for all users, which is why we've suspended the accounts of hundreds of heliskiers, free climbers, and others who repeatedly promote extreme and unsafe behaviors, said Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg, adding that the banned accounts had reportedly ignored the site's warnings by posting pictures and videos of dangerous activities like big wave surfing or running with bulls, and encouraging others to engage in that activity as well.
Wow.
To our users concerned that these activities and the accounts who promote them are too extreme, tubular, or totally bitchin' for Facebook, we've heard you loud and clear. While some say we're being overzealous, the reality is that we're advocating for hang gliding, cave diving, and kayaking over waterfalls has real-life consequences and in many cases can inspire gruesome injuries or even death. A 180-degree spin on snowboarding is one of the most dangerous moves an individual can attempt, and a video promoting that sort of behavior has no place on Facebook. Critics of the move responded that it put Facebook on a slippery slope to ban accounts of people who promote riding scooters, doing or driving a car. So I guess.
Wow.
I guess.
No more of that.
Hey, but on a serious note, remember the kids that were getting out of the car doing a little dance?
Yeah.
And people getting run the hell over.
Yeah,
so I mean, I guess I kind of understand where Facebook's going with this. I mean, it's not like they're trying to take our guns or anything.
Yeah, well, that's true.
That's the state of Nevada.
Yeah, that is the entire state.
That's actually a thing now too. Did you hear about that?
What?
The carry concealed. They're trying to move to take carry conceal out of Nevada.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Well, specifically out of Clark County.
Wow.
I don't think it's going to go well.
Yeah, there's no way.
We like our guns in Vegas.
Yeah. Guns are cool.
Boom. Yeah.
Honestly, though, I mean...
Waz, you're looking at me funny. What do you think, buddy?
No, don't ask me what I think. Move on.
I think he's very anti-gun.
Are you anti-gun?
No, I'm not
He's
at all.
super anti-gun.
Are you anti...
He's so anti-gun. He was happy when they decided to ban Guardians of the Galaxy director James Gunn. That's how anti-gun he is.
Is that a fact?
I think that you guys, I trust you both to protect me with your guns, but I can't keep a gun in my house. Maybe I can now. There's a lot of my life that I shouldn't have had a gun. And I'm glad I didn't.
Well, yeah, you probably would have shot that lady peeing on the floor.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get sad. That's why I'm like, I shouldn't have a gun around. Well, that's not me, you know.
I said
like, not a
stop
sad
peeing on the
person.
floor.
But some people
And then
just
I dropped
know
it on
that
the
they're less
floor.
stable than others. And
Yeah, that's
shouldn't,
true.
Like have that risk around for themselves.
Yeah. What's
true.
that? What's
And
that?
you gotta know.
REM song.
Yeah.
Everybody hurts. Right? Yeah. No.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Sometimes. Well, okay. Well, here's one more. Here's one more Yelp for you, if you'd like.
I'd love it.
Okay, 1 star. The entire kitchen and wait staff saw an ice cream truck and ran outside, leaving me alone in the restaurant.
No way.
10 minutes later, they all came back with ice cream cones.
Assholes.
I still can't believe
I'd be mad,
this
dude.
actually happened.
I'd be so mad.
Hey, dude, it gets hot in the kitchen.
I'm fat. If everybody came back with ice cream and I was the only fat ass,
I'm like, come
I'd be
on.
like, bro,
You didn't bring me none?
y'all are some assholes.
Right?
I'd be really upset. And my
pretty heartless, yeah.
my feelers would be hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, that's just,
That's deep.
yeah.
Leave me to do all the kitchen duty while y'all get ice cream. And man,
So, I was gonna bring this up. I wasn't sure how.
okay.
Okay, I didn't know how to kind of bridge the gap between what I need to say and how you're going to
React.
to what is being said.
I think you should just bite the bullet and go.
Okay, so and producer Waz, feel free to throw in your 2 cents into this. Okay, so what do you think?
I love this already.
Okay. What do you think about completely redoing Star Trek
Oh yeah.
with nothing but Star Wars characters?
No. What?
I've dreamt of this.
Yes.
No. This is.
What are you talking? That'd be cool.
No.
That would
no.
be so
No, just
cool.
imagine Borg
No.
with lightsabers.
No.
Right?
No.
Yes.
No.
Or instead of being Borgs, they're just a bunch of Darth Vaders.
Listen,
Okay, good.
to any of my Trekkie fans, back me up. This is bullshit. I do not. Number one, I don't like Star Wars.
Well, okay. Well, what if we flipped it? What if we did Star Wars with all Star Trek people? Jean-Luc Picard
guys
as,
ever-
as Mark Hamill.
Ask each other like
That's-
what you'd do if you had like infinite money. And one of my answers was always like, I'd spend it all on licensing. I'd buy all the Paramount licensing.
Yeah, totally.
I'd buy the Star Wars licensing, and I'll buy Disney licensing because at the time I didn't know I could 2 for 1 on
That's
that
right,
one.
2 first, yeah.
Yeah. So, and my dream was to just make this elaborate music video where it was like a Star Wars versus Star Trek.
Yes.
And just have all the licensing cleared, like billions of dollars.
That alone would be a cool movie. Star Wars versus Star Trek.
Yeah.
Like the
So-
2 worlds collide,
Well, you know how like
Interdimensional
comics
one.
have stuff like that. Like I hate to nerd out like this, but like I have Star Trek comics with like Planet of the Apes. So I mean, I guess
true.
it's
Oh,
conceivable.
that Planet of the Apes licensing is probably not expensive.
yeah. Like $20.
I'm just
pay
saying. I'm just saying it's out there.
20
It's out
bucks and a
there.
party pack from Taco Bell.
Low volume licensing.
And a little bit of Baja Blast.
A little
like
Baja Blast.
Just buy the junior novel for the script.
I don't know. I don't think I would. I can't drink that Kool-Aid. Not either way. I think if I would do
You'd be
it,
an outraged fan. You wouldn't be excited. You'd be all outraged and stuff.
I would
You'd
be
one of those
outraged.
guys.
I would be bummed. Listen, I grew up. My time frame,
You
growing
grew
up,
up.
I still haven't grown up, but through my adolescence, I would. You're a dick. I would watch Next Generation with my pop.
Yeah.
So I think I've watched like every one of those at least once, if not twice.
Yeah.
So
I didn't like the first season.
I mean, to me, it's all good because like I said, I must have
Other than the
watched
fact
it
that they
so
killed
many
that one
times.
blonde lady, I did not like that blonde lady.
Is that
You know
when
what
it
I'm
turned
talking
around and got better for you? As they killed her off?
Yeah,
and started
honestly.
getting
Are you
good?
talking about the
It's
doc?
funny because that
No,
is
no,
like a
not the
turning
doc.
point when the show starts getting better.
She was like I think she was like the original like weapons person.
Yeah.
You don't remember her? She was only in like a few episodes.
Because like her funeral and stuff was really touching.
Yeah.
And that's
I
when, like, the show
actually
got,
don't-
like, real drama.
I actually
See,
don't
you're the
recall.
one who's saying, "I saw all these."
Oh, I guarantee I've watched every single one at least once.
No, it's all
if
about
not
the cute
twice,
ones.
if even 3 times. But what I'm trying to say is I don't, through my lifestyle, I can't necessarily recall everything.
You guys remember Q?
Q,
Q?
I do,
Q's the
yeah.
best character in anything.
He was pretty cool.
Absolutely. Well, have you watched any of the other ones besides Next Generation? Like,
Yeah.
there's several.
Yeah, actually, I
There's-
really liked. Okay, so I didn't like the first the first season of Voyager, I wasn't really like a fan of.
Okay.
But after that, I really liked Voyager, especially when I started messing with the Borg. I thought that was super cool. That was pretty legit. And then it turns out like the Borg have their own problems.
Yes.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Enterprise is a really good.
That's the one with
Scott Bakula.
Yeah.
Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A really good series.
See?
Yeah.
That's a good
Guys,
mix.
Deep Space Nine though. Come
Oh,
on.
DS9 is my favorite.
Yeah.
You know what?
That is my
I
ultimate
actually have not.
They explored the
dude,
holodeck
I haven't watched-
deepest in that one.
Yes.
They explored the Ferengi culture, which is like a
Cardassians,
And Kardashian, right?
There's such
Yep.
a like breakdown of capitalism and like how
Yep.
they explore the Ferengis. It's
dude,
cool.
it's amazing. And that's also Odo. Great character. He's
The security guard that could shapeshift.
yeah. Dude, so cool.
Ah, it was the coolest. He was the first character to be as cool as Data.
Yeah, yes, right? Yes,
Right? He was the Data of Deep
Dude,
Space
he
Nine.
really was.
Just for the record, you guys weren't nearly this excited about Star Wars, so it's so cool to see. It was
Yeah,
cool to see this.
I would say that I would prefer. I love Star Trek.
Awesome.
I love everything about it because I'm a huge Romulan guy. I love the
Yeah, I know
Romulans.
you talk about Romulans a lot.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Rame. So with that, I guess I might as well just hop into some news really quick because this is incredible.
I've been dying about this next one. I've been laughing about it over your shoulder.
So this is fantastic. I can't even. Science today is just incredible. So Claritin, everybody's familiar with Claritin.
Oh
right?
yeah, if you live in Las Vegas,
You
you're
got
on it
on
anyway.
Claritin. New Claritin Flamethrower incinerates whatever causing allergies. And this is from Whippany, New Jersey. Touting the product's ability to combat common seasonal and year-round allergens, pharmaceutical manufacturer Bayer announced Wednesday that its new Claritin Flamethrower capable of incinerating whatever is causing one's allergies.
That's amazing.
Our new flamethrower is proven to be effective at relieving itching eyes, sneezing, and congestion by quickly and efficiently reducing dust mites, pollen, and other allergy-causing agents to smoldering ashes, said company spokesperson Elaine Ferguson, adding that the product is available in either regular 25-foot or extra-strength 50-foot jet of fire. Ideal for eliminating ragweeds, trees, grasses, and entire mold-ridden homes. Just get rid of it. With this over-the-counter treatment, you can simply look at the latest allergy forecast, strap on the Claritin Fuel Pack, and wipe out allergy-inducing plants and pets without even a hint of drowsiness.
I like that.
That's incredible.
It is.
Due to the potential side effects, Ferguson cautioned that the Claritin Flamethrower should never be combined with alcohol.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Or liquid oxygen.
So that's incredible, folks. If you're having bad allergies, there is a.
You can probably pick that up. Oh, not yet. Well, I mean, check your local CVS's
Yeah.
or Walgreens. They'll be coming out soon.
Ask about the Claritin Flamethrower. Extra strength, 50 feet. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty promising.
You know what?
When
It's-
25 feet's just not enough.
It's
Those
crazy
side
because
effects,
you know what
The
medicine that the VA gives me it's not even Zyrtec, it's not even Claritin. I wish I could get something like that. Maybe
right?
I could breathe. You know what I mean?
Let's play some commercials.
All right. Well, what do you want to hear? Anything good?
Just our normal jams.
Hey everybody, Crazy Jay from the Rockin' Comedy Show. There's a lot of talk right now about new year, new you. What about new you, old car that needs to look new? If you've been listening to RadioVegas.rocks for the past couple of months, then you know all about Angel Wax and how amazing this product really is. We've been telling you about it, people have been buying it, and it's only gonna get better. So what do I mean by that? How about Tommy Davis, the man behind Angel Wax? He's getting ready to start an invasion. An invasion you're going to want to be a part of. This is where they're going to travel across the country doing public hands-on demos, and they're going to bring the brand out to more people in the public eye, and more people are going to know about it. That means more beautiful looking cars on the road. Angel Wax, check it out online. Check them out on Facebook. Order yours today. Mention RadioVegas.rocks. You're not going to be disappointed. If you're a car buff who loves to spend the weekend or a lot of time detailing your car, you need to get all products from Angel Wax, and you need to order them today.
You guys love tacos?
I do.
Yes.
I do.
Okay, right? Yeah.
tacos.
That's
I
my
don't care.
spirit animal.
I don't care what gender you are, or we love tacos, right?
Sexually identify as a taco.
Yes, whatever, man. But since we all love tacos, we all need to know about Pinche's Tacos. And do you know where it's at? It's 9205 West Russell Road. It's an awesome place for lunch, dinner, or both. Here at RadioVegas.rocks, we love this place so much that if you mention us and order a blood orange margarita, they will give you a free gringo taco. What? Free gringo taco? Yes, that's right. That's what I said. And you know what else? It's like, okay, you're like, well, I don't really feel like driving over there. They have 2 locations, bruh. 2 fucking locations. But you need to get in on this deal. You must visit the Russell location. I mean, yeah, that's where you gotta go for the free gringo tacos. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? If you're just like, I don't have gas for that, but I have money for tacos, just go to the other one. But yeah, Pinch's Tacos, because who else doesn't love tacos, man?
Hey Las Vegas, are you tired of the grind of the busy Las Vegas Strip and lifestyle? Do you feel like you need to get away to an island retreat without ever really leaving town? The Golden Tiki Bar. It's located at 3939 Spring Mountain Road. You can rumble in the sand of what it seems like a lost hideaway with hot Treasure Island girls, amazing drinks, tiki gods who will be smiling down upon you. The Golden Tiki offers a multitude of experiences. It's open 24 hours a day. It's located right in the heart of Chinatown. It's 3939 Spring Mountain Road. It's the Golden Tiki Bar.
Just so you think, or so you know that I'm not playing, here it is one last time.
There's big news coming out of Vegas. Your friends from RadioVegas.rocks wants to give one lucky listener a chance to win 2 VIP tickets with airfare and 3 days, 2 nights stay to see one of the greatest bands. It's the hottest residency in Vegas. We're talking about Aerosmith! All you got to do is download the free RadioVegas.rocks app and register to win. All information can be found at www.radiovegas.rocks. One lucky winner will get 2 VIP seats on stage. That's right, on stage to see Aerosmith live, November 21st in Las Vegas at the Park MGM. Aerosmith and RadioVegas.rocks.
Hi.
Hello. So,
If you're listening to 2 Clueless Dudes, you can find us on Instagram at 2 Clueless Dudes.
Facebook at
2
Two Clueless Dudes.
You could find us on the interwebs, 2cluelessdudes.com.
YouTube and Twitch for upcoming streams too.
2 Clueless Dudes.
We're the shit. We're up and coming.
We're pretty clueless
We are pretty clueless.
as to what's going on.
You know, we're clueless as of what's going on next week too, right?
What's going on next week?
Are we going to be here?
Oh, that's an
yeah,
interesting
yeah.
thing to bring up. I forgot to plug it on my show this week, but it did last week. Car Stars is going on next week. So I'm going to be over filming the parade on the whole strip is getting shut down. So cars that are in movies, famous cars from movies, are going to be parading down the street to then gather in a big car show in Fremont. For dates and times, just look up Las Vegas Car Stars or LasVegasCarStars.com. You can't miss it on Google. It's an institution. So I'll be doing the camera crew on that. So if you find me, you can end up in the video footage and wave me down. There'll still be excellent programming on RadioVegas.rocks.
Yes.
Just kind of probably some other hosts filling in, giving you some good content. And we'll be back the following week.
There's
Yes, we
no
will.
greasy conversation and no
No
2 Clueless Dudes because
Two Clueless Dudes.
we're going on a cruise.
And
2 cruising dudes.
we will be 2 cruising dudes. We will be taking 2 beautiful women with us.
Yes.
And we will have something very cool to tell you when we come back
But we will live stream
from the cruise.
from the cruise on the grams, on the Instagrams.
Yes, we will. So stay tuned.
So that way people can kind of keep in touch with us. Because I know you'll miss us.
We're going to miss you. Every one of you.
Exactly. So, okay,
Twice.
Before we go, so we got a little bit of time, I want you to see if you can tell me where this location is that is being yelped about.
Okay.
It was
Go.
a 1 star.
Hold on. You just automatically assume that because it's a 1 star, the Hank's going to know where this location is?
You know those 1 stars.
I came here by the suggestion of a girl I tried to pick up in a bar. I got to say, I'm starting to think this girl was not that into me.
Okay. I might have had this problem.
Okay, you need another
All
one?
right, go.
Okay.
Well, it seems like it's a bar.
My first day of torture was poorly executed. The whole thing was very unorganized.
Okay.
It was also clear that the room had not been cleaned since the last occupant's use. There were cactus needles and pubic hair everywhere.
All right, this is a strip bar.
Extremely unsanitary and visually unappealing. The demon that was sent to peel my fingernails looked like he didn't even want to be there. His performance was lackluster to say the least, and his demeanor really showed me that he didn't care about his job. His name tag was on upside down, and I get that not all of us, are working our dream jobs, but at least look presentable.
Exactly, yeah. Is it a nail salon?
No, it's McDonald's. No.
Oh, it's McDonald's. You know what? I would believe you. That's probably one of the yuckiest places. You know what? You want to know how nasty or how bad our cruise was? We decided not to even eat on the cruise the day that we got back into port. And you want to know the one place we ran to?
Where?
McDonald's.
That shows you.
That shows you how piss poor the Norwegian cruise line is.
Yeah,
we decided to skip out on breakfast, leave as soon as we could, and we ran for McDonald's.
So that was for hell, if you didn't know.
Oh, I wouldn't have. And how many stars? One?
People are yelping hell. Actually, its overall rating, and this is after 70 million reviews.
That ain't bad.
Oh, I apologize. 70 billion reviews. It actually has a 1.5 star.
There could be worse.
That's not bad.
Yeah, there could be worse.
Climbing up that half a star.
Yeah, that's good. There's one more here from
Maybe
Stan.
it's because of a slight climate change. Maybe we're not the only ones affected by global warming.
There's one here.
You know what I
from,
mean? Maybe that's why. I don't know.
There's one here from Stan A, and he
Okay.
gave it 5 stars.
Is this hell, or do I get to guess?
Yeah, no, this is hell.
Okay.
But he gave it 5 stars, which is interesting. Now, this is paradise. The weather is consistent. The activities are never ending. And did I mention the celebrities? On any given
that
day,
makes sense
you could be
too.
rubbing elbows with great historical figures like Genghis Khan, Joseph Stalin,
Yeah.
the German team from Cool Runnings.
Yeah.
Not bad. Take my word for it. This place is truly a hidden gem. And on the topic of gems, that Satan guy seems like a pretty cool dude. Real handsome fellow, too. I don't know him personally, but a friend of a friend told me he's tons of fun and is just a great host. Any nasty rumors you hear about him are basically just from dumb, jealous people who can't handle how awesomely cool he is. Anyways, this is the easiest 5 stars I've ever given.
Interesting.
Yeah, Stan A.
I wonder what Stan A gives Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Because, wow.
One big wiener, thumbs up.
I guess.
It totally looks like a wiener. I can't get over that.
I don't know if I could give hell 5 stars, regardless. You
Well,
know what I mean?
I've never been there, first off.
So you should. Yeah, you're right. You know what? Don't judge a book by its cover.
And I don't think they do tours. If maybe they did like a tour. Like how you go to college? Before you go to college, you could take
you
a tour of the
definitely want
college.
to take a tour.
Before you pick the college.
Yeah.
You should be able to do a tour.
I did the same
of hell.
thing for my dog.
See, exactly. You go figure out, okay, where do I want him to be boarded at, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You should be able to do the same thing with hell. I want to be able to go down, look, sell it
I
to
don't
me,
want a shack. I
Sell
want
it to
something
me.
nice. I want a 2-story, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, something
Right.
like that.
I'm okay with the bed of nails, but it's got to have at least 2,500 nails. I don't want anything less than that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
A
nail count's got to be.
The nail count has to be respectful, otherwise it's disrespectful.
So I just feel like they should really work to sell you on it. You know what I mean? And
Agreed.
make
Yeah.
why am I buying this? Why am I in this? It's like a timeshare. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
could
you
just
can't go to
invest in that.
Target and buy a hell.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You can't, right? So I mean,
You have
why
to
would
build
I?
your own, right?
Yeah,
why
you
would
have
I
to build your
choose
own.
you over heaven or even limbo for that matter? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I get it.
And it depends on your version of hell. There's technically 9 of them.
Yeah, because that's subjective, right?
So now I've got to go and I should be able to tour each
Hold
one
on.
of these.
There's 9 hells. Who told you that?
There are 9 hells. Yes.
Is there like a Zillow to check
Yeah.
listings?
We should find out.
Can you Zillow.com hell? Like
That'd be great.
I've never heard of 9 hells. I just
Really?
All
thought
these
there was
different
just
hells? Yeah, this
I
is
thought there
bad
was just
marketing.
hell and you either is or you is not. You know what I mean? I didn't know that you could be.
There's 9 different versions of hell.
You got, hey Mike, I want
not
you in hell
biology,
number
but-
4. Waz, I want you in 6. Next time you
what
come
if
out of
you-
hell number 6, I'm going to beat the shit out of you again. You know what I mean?
So, I mean, which one, do I get cool swag? Do I get like a hat? You know what I mean? Like,
Does it burn you up? I don't know.
On like, homecoming days, do we go in like into the other hells and like
Do you have
mess
to
with the
terrorize,
the area
steal
code on your
candy?
phone number? Is that different?
Yeah, like,
Oh, yeah. Is it a different area code in hell number 16?
Yeah, those
Oh,
are
I mean, it
things
only
that
goes
we
up to
need to
9, right?
Yeah, only goes up to 9.
So
The street names are really hard to spell, so you can't tell people your address really easily.
So-
That's hell to me.
That's hell, yeah. Where do you live? I live on Mixelplixic
Yeah.
Mixelplixic Avenue.
Having to
Never
spell
heard
your
of it. How do you
address is
spell it?
total
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Unit 14?
Yeah. Well, it's right next to anti-disestablishmentarianism. Way.
It never fits, and they always crop off your apartment number.
Yeah.
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 Interesting.
That's hell, you guys.
Have you seen Idiocracy? I think we've
Yes.
talked about it.
Oh, yes.
And
Oh, yes.
I have not.
You've not. We have to see Idiocracy. We should really just go see it because it is really good. And it kind of does a good job of explaining where the world is headed. Personally, I think
It's a great warning.
it really
for
is.
Sure.
Well, folks, that's like pretty much it for our time. Wow, isn't that incredible?
As the time flies. Well, keep in mind, folks, just like Waz told you, Greasy Conversations and Two Clueless Dudes are going to be taking a break.
Yeah, next
We're not
week.
going to be here next week. We are going to be taking a little bit of
Siesta.
Stay
little
tuned,
bit.
though, to the station.
Yes,
It's gonna be great.
don't
It's gonna be
turn
even
it
more
off.
Special.
Don't turn it off.
It's
Just
gonna
know
be even crazier.
Who comes on
Amazing.
before you?
So before me is shoot, I forgot. You can check the schedule on RVR. There's a lot of cool things that day, and
Yeah, I mean,
just stick in because the whoever pops in place is gonna do something really special and interesting. So it'll be extra. Cool.
yeah. Well, either way, there's a lot of great shows. The Rock and Comedy Show is on 3 days a week, from 3 to 6, I think, or I think Monday is 6 to 9, actually. So you've got great shows. You can't go wrong with Viva Ska Radio. There's just a lot of good content. The Humor Collective. We really like all of the shows here at Radio Vegas Rocks, and we hope you do too. And we hope you enjoyed our video feed. Here's looking at you.
stay tuned for the next coming show.
That's right, guys. Thanks for everything. We'll catch you on the flip
Stay tuned.
side.
Be good.